I've had some problems doing a Facebook Live over the last 2 weeks. I don't know why. I'm using the same device I've used for the last year or so. Anyway, I am intent on bringing you something today, and so I'm recording this. I'm sorry, not live, not able to interact today, but not that I do that very often. But the other thing is, we're in this the work in progress, which is the recording room in our church building. So if there's any background at the moment, that's fine. Busy building, life going on, which is really good. But this is what I want to say. This is what has been struggling to break through for the last 2 weeks, and it is a very simple song that's been going around in my head that I like, and it is, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's all the singing you get. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. U2 track, I'm a big fan of U2. But I think that's an interesting declaration, and it's interesting sort of a thing that's being said into the into the world an awful lot at the moment, I think. I saw a Facebook post just, well, must be 3 weeks ago now, and it said, 2019, if I just had a week or two at home with no work, I'd get everything sorted. To 2021, it wasn't that then. That's the thing, isn't it? I've spent years in conversations with people who have said stuff like, when I win the lottery, when I retire, if only I had this job, then I would do this, then I would do that. And there's been this time actually over this last 15, 16 months where some people have had some extra freedoms they didn't have previously in life, and they haven't maybe gone to work, and it wasn't that then. So many people didn't do maybe the thing that they thought they'd do if they had the time they wish they had. I hope I made that clear. The things we wanted to do, we thought we'd do when we had the time to do them, and when it happened, did we? It's almost like we set this line of when we get somewhere, then we can be happy. When we get somewhere, then we'll be able to do that thing that's going to change the world. When we do that, and then so often we don't. I have lived like that on many occasions. I have. I've said before in the past, when I get my current job, I thought, when I get this job, as well as doing this job, I'm going to start writing them books I keep talking about. I've started them, but I haven't done very much. And it's those type of things where we sit there and think, when I get there. There's a beautiful Latin term that I think many of you may be aware of, called carpe diem. Its translation is seize the day. Seize the day. The reality is that we can make changes in our life any day we choose. We might not be able to do the great big things, but we might be able to. Take following Jesus. I know people who have had that conversation with me about, when I'm older, when this happens, when I get to this point in my life, when I really need, I'm going to do a deathbed confession and all that. I'm telling you now, today's the day. Seize the day. You can make that choice today. Stop with the excuses. Stop with the messing about. Reality is that is a change. That will change your life today. And so many people in life I know put that the biggest decision off because they are not where they think they should be to make that decision. They don't think they're good enough yet to make that decision. And that's part of the problem. None of us are good enough. That's the point. That's when we come to Jesus and say, no, I messed it up. I sinned. I broke things. I am a broken person. And God says, righto, that's forgiven. Let's run in life. But it involves making a decision. It involves making this decision today. Seize the day. And the reality is, it's not just the big decisions, though. There's many of us choose to follow Jesus. There's many of us who have, doing some things in life where we just think, I want to do that. And sometimes it starts with the small decisions in life. I want to lose weight, believe it or not. I know. Something I've taken out of my lunch diet the last 2 weeks is bread. I know. I love bread. I love bread with everything. I love all sorts of bread. Brown bread, white bread, soda bread. Rolls, baguettes, croissants. I could just, I just love bread. And, but it's a little bit of a nemesis. It's a, bit of a weight on me, literally. But it's a little thing. I'm not going to have bread with lunch. It's a small step. And them small steps, they add up to big steps to get us to big places. We can all make small choices today. We can all make little decisions today that will take us that step forward. If we're going to wait, well, sometimes these things just don't come to you. You have to take the step forward. Change happens when we start changing. That's my big line. That's why I looked down. I had to read it out. I knew there was a big line I'd share with you, and it's that. Change happens when we start changing. Jesus said these words in Matthew. He said, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. This is the thing. It's about what you do today. It's about what I do today, big or small. We have a choice today. We can make those big steps, life-changing steps today. You've got a chance today, take it, grab the opportunity, seize the day, carpe diem. Want to follow Jesus? Come on. Want to take that big adventure? Go on. For the small things. Want to, talk to God today. I'm going to talk to God today. I'm going to pray. And I'm going to do that every morning this week. I'm going to start opening the Bible. I'm going to start making a change in my diet, my exercise, my life. I'm going to make space for the creative outlet that I need. But these things, they'll only happen when we seize the day. I'll do my really cool line once more to leave it with you. Change happens when we start changing. God bless. I'm so pleased I was able to finally do this. And I'm hoping to see you live again next week. Goodbye.